So Jazz, what are we here for today?
Well, Krista, I came into the hydroponics shop at Scott's Nursery.
Yep.
I was looking at all these beautiful things, but the numbers.
There's a
what
lot
do
of
the numbers mean?
There's a lot of numbers
I
on all the
understand
bottles.
4 liters and
Blue
fluid amp, but what is that?
You mean these ones
Those
specifically?
ones, the 3 specific numbers on every bottle.
Okay, so what that is your nitrogen, your phosphorus, and your potassium, or your NPK.
NPK. All right, so I'm an art student, Krista.
Yes, I know.
Science, I don't know. I stopped that quite a few years ago.
Fair enough.
Why? What does all this do?
Well, they're your macronutrients. They're the 3 nutrients that your plants are using in great quantities. They also use a whole bunch of other ones that would be called your micronutrients. As the name suggests, they're not any smaller, they just don't use as much.
Okay, so the first number right here.
Nitrogen.
Who is she? What does she do for
me?
me?
She makes you grow beautiful, lush greenery. Nice and tall, nice and
big.
Nice and lush. It puts on your green growth. That's what it's for. Yeah.
And my pea.
Your pea? Your phosphorus?
My phosphorus.
Well, that's there. It's really good for roots, really good for flowers.
So I'm growing up, then I'm growing down.
Right. That's
potassium. Is that going to be all around?
It's good for the whole plant.
Oh my God.
A basic rule of thumb, up growth above the ground, down for your roots, and all around. This nutrient helps your plant everywhere. So that's the basics of your NPK. When you want to get your plant nice and big and get some good growth on, you want this nitrogen to be higher than your other ones, which this is not suggesting it is, but you're using all 3 of these together. So these actually add up. You'd have a 1, a 3, and a 1, so that's a 5 if you're using them all together.
Okay, so you would use these all.
It's a ratio,
just to help out.
Exactly. So you have some plants that, will have needs that change as the season goes along, like anything that needs to fruit and flower, you're going to want to use something that's higher in your P and your K, and you're going to want to drop the N down.
Okay.
Because too much nitrogen and your plant's not going to want to flower. It's just like, oh, I'm fine. Look at me go. Yeah.
Look at me flourish. I'm
right?
so green.
Yes. So you drop that nitrogen, you give it a little bit more of the P and the K, and it goes, oh, I can flower now. And poof, there she goes.
They grow up so fast. Oh my God.
It's amazing.
So these micronutrients.
Yes.
Is this a micronutrients? What is that?
Actually, this one, no.
Okay.
It's not. But this one, if it will keep, if you've got some good, nice soil bacteria and good, active cultures in your soil, this keeps that all alive and happy.
Oh, okay. Well, give me an example of a micronutrients. How about that?
Calcium and magnesium, both micronutrients, both very critical to the growth of the plant. Magnesium is the central core of chlorophyll, so it's pretty critical that the plant has it, but it's not considered a macro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Krista, there's so much to know.
There is, and we could go in a lot further depth, but for the basics, when you're getting going, you just need to know nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, higher nitrogen during vegetative growth, lower phosphorus and potassium. When it comes time to flower, you lower the nitrogen and you raise the P and the K.
And of course, up, down, and all around.
That's right.
Perfect.
And that's the basics.
That's it.
You got her.
I'm
Good
educated already. I should have been a science student.
You totally should have. You're a good student, Jazz.
Yeah, I do my best.